Darren, change of competition, FA Cup is always special, isn't it?
Yeah, very special. I think we've had a very special week. We had young Darryl in, and he spent a day with us training yesterday, and I don't think he knows it yet, but he's going to lead the team out on Saturday, and for a very special occasion, which is the FA Cup. So, yeah, we've had a good week.
Yeah. How inspiring is it when you have someone like Darryl visit the club from a player's point of view and from your point of view?
I think the motivation that he sort of gives you from his personality is amazing. And spending a short period of time with him, you could see his character. The way he handled the situation wasn't easy. I've got to be honest, I found it difficult to do a press conference, and it went very well. And you always wonder how it's going to work out. And we give him a contract, and then he went down to meet the players. And then he joined in training with us. So it was very good, and it takes a strong character to be able to handle that.
Yeah, and whose idea was it for him to become mascot? Is that something that was sort of added onto it at the end of it, at the end of the day?
It was good. I mean, the thought process of getting him in was an amazing story within itself, because I think he's a unique character with a unique story, and he's got a very rare condition, and he needs a lot of support, and we was only honoured and felt proud to be able to offer that support, and then for him to take the opportunity to become mascot for us on Saturday just finishes off the story.
Yeah, and of course this FA Cup, I mean, in the past people said it's losing its romance a bit, but it seems in recent years it's getting it back, doesn't it?
I don't know, I would never say that. It's never losing its romance. I think it just depends on how you want to perceive it. Every game for me as a manager is an enjoyable moment. It gives the players whatever cup you're in, or whether it's a league game or a cup game, the players like the challenge of going up against 11 players, and so far they're doing a good job of that.
Yeah, last year of course you had non-league opponents as well, didn't you? So can you learn from that experience last year?
I think the group have had the experience of Walsall away, which was a difficult task, and then they had the task of Everton. So they're used to the cup, and they got to make sure that they keep their performance levels high, which I'll talk about every week, and enjoy it at the same time.
Yeah, but this is a different kind of challenge when you're playing a non-league team.
I think every game becomes a different threat, and they're a team that's on the rise, and there's a team that perhaps I've been involved in within the conference, the non-league, so you know they're going to be up for the battle, and it gives them the opportunity to be able to be successful. And I think the FA Cup puts you on the map in quick succession. It gives you the quickest success, and gives you very good financial gains if you're successful. So there's a lot riding on the FA Cup, and a lot of responsibility, but the players seem to accept that at the moment.
Yeah, and is the pressure very much on you in this respect? I mean, they come here with pretty much nothing to lose when they're playing a team from a higher level.
Always the pressure's on from the team that's in the higher league, but as I said to you, the group and the way the group have been performing, whatever level they've been up against, they know our pattern, they know our play, and it's up to us to be able to keep creating that.
Yeah, what does the FA Cup mean to Yeovil and to you on a personal level?
It's given me some great memories, fantastic moments, good history to the football club, and we hope to make sure that we provide the supporters, because I feel there's a real good connection with the fans and the community at the moment, and I want to make sure we keep driving that and continue to be successful, and make sure we keep the supporters seeing a winning team, because that's the most important thing.
Yeah, you say that Solihull are a team on the rise. What do you expect from them this weekend?
Well, they've got a manager who's got good experience, a manager that was a player himself, a manager that's young. I think he's been linked with a Grimsby job, so they'll have to deal with that if the story or the media is true. And they've climbed very quick, and they've done that from the games that I've seen on hard work, organisation. Can be difficult to break down at times. Got some good players that have fallen out of the league for whatever reason, and it'll give them the opportunity to test themselves against the league club, so we have to be ready for that.
Yeah, Marcus Pigna is the manager in question. I mean, did you cross with him during your playing career?
Yeah, I think 1 or 2 games we did, and I'm sure he's got a job to do, and he'll want to be successful, and it's an opportunity for him to put himself and his team on the map.
Yeah, and 2 managers, young managers, I guess that's always a challenge as well, a fresh challenge in that respect, to go head to head with a young manager.
I think it's just how the players, my group of players, handle the situation and the environment. I'm sure our supporters will turn out. They've got some real good memories, probably some of the better memories that they've had at the football club, and their best memories, and I've shared those memories with them as a player and as a coach, and now I'm a manager, so we got to make sure we take that opportunity.
Yeah, and in terms of squad looking for the weekend, are you looking okay, squad,
Yeah,
injury-wise?
Always, it's going well at the moment, so we got to make sure we be consistent. I've been consistent in my selection, and we've got 2 good games coming up, which are cup games, and we're looking forward to them.
Yeah, good luck, Darren. Thank you.
Cheers.